Peace to the family, peace to the family. I have Dr. Jahi Issa live from Burkino Faso. Dr. Jahi Issa is our man on the ground for Burkino Faso. And so, if anybody wants to keep track of the news that he can give, given that he's in a foreign country, um, giving that he wants to be safe, he wants Burkina Faso to be safe, he wants people in the United States to be safe, um, but he is your man on the ground. So I am going to in the chat. I am going to put in his Telegram um, number so that you can get in touch with him. Dr. Jahi Issa, since he is going to be the official man on the ground of Burkina Faso, he certainly is really interested in all YouTubers who are interested in partnering with him, right? To contact him. And let me see if I can put his Telegram. Let's see if I can put his Telegram number in the chat. So to contact him, you will have to download Telegram, and then you will have to put in your number. So let me just check something. Dr. Issa, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so let me see if I can get your number in here. I have you as a contact. Okay, so I just do it like this. So peace, everybody, and thank you for joining. This is incredible. Dr. Jahi Issa has decided to go to Burkina Faso to type of message. His phone number. So YouTubers, if you want content about Burkina Faso, you need to contact Dr. Jahi Issa, right? It could be look, every day. It could be once a week. It could be once every 2 weeks. Anytime that you need content on Burkina Faso from a real PhD scholar who patterns himself after Dr. John Henry Clark.
Yes, sir.
Right? You could contact him. He is doing the work that some of the scholars, like Dr. John Henry Clark, went to Ghana in the early days. And lived there. I think certainly worked with Dr. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and I think Joseph B. Dankwa, if I'm not wrong. I'm just trying to put his Telegram 12501213. Okay. So, Dr. Issa, you have a Cash App. What's your Cash App? Dr. Issa, what's your Cash App?
It is $ Jahi, capital Jahi.
Okay, Dr. Issa's Cash App. So give it to me again.
Capital ISSA.
Capital J.
Yeah.
Yes.
Capital
What else?
JAHI. Capital ISSA. Right before the capital J.
Yes. Sorry, family.
There's a dollar sign.
It's a $ before the J, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's how you can contact Dr. Issa. Now, all YouTubers, right? Dr. Issa is willing to broadcast daily hourly from Burkina Faso. So he will take you around Burkina Faso so that you could see the people. Uh, how can I say some of the maybe festivals that he will go to, some of the markets that he will go to, and if there is any breaking news that he can give you safely, right, for his safety and for the safety of Burkina Faso, he will give it to you. So I have a lot of people on the chat. I got my brother Solomonic TV. Oh, I got a few people. So this is what we want to do, family. Dr. Issa is in Burkina Faso on his own dime, but he's willing to partner with all YouTubers. AP Stimuli God. Okay. Who's it? Silent K. Solomonic TV. Who else is going on? Let's see. I got some more people that's on. Yeah. So I put up this is his phone number on Telegram. That's his Telegram phone number. And I'm going to keep his Cash App up.
So
let's see.
Up on TikTok. Jahi Issa on TikTok.
Okay, so on TikTok, but they need to contact you. Oh, I misspelled it. That's Jahi. Yeah, I misspelled it. So let me hide this and put Cash App dollar Jahi Issa. Great. So here is his Cash App. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so Doc, when did you arrive in Burkina Faso?
I arrived in Burkina Faso on June the 12th, I believe.
June the 12th. Wow. A lot of things is going on. The president of Burkina Faso has been in the news.
Oh, yeah. He's probably one of the most trending presidents in the world on social media.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your initial arrival in Burkina Faso.
Yeah, I came. I wanted to be in a country where people were really fighting for Black survival. And just like millions of other people, I first heard about Burkina Faso and the president via social media, particularly that of TikTok. And so for about a year and a half, I just watched the developments. And more importantly, I just watched his administration and the things that he was doing. I subscribed to the local TV stations that were all in French. I subscribed to them. And, I said, wow, let me just really see. And, because I didn't like the way things were going in the U.S., I made a decision that this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to be a part of a group of young people who were really fighting for the future, Black people, which is very important. Everybody knows historically what has happened to Black people, African people globally. And so, me being a historian, having a PhD in U.S. and African history, I studied the great leaders of the 60s and the 70s, Kwame Nkrumah, Jomo Kenyatta, Amilcar Cabral. I studied these guys. I read their books, so many. Even I read Thomas Sankara, right? But I was like, wow, it'd be beautiful if I can come here and help and participate in this revolution that's going on. So I just made my decision. I woke up one day and just said, I'm out of here. Packed up my suitcase, took a bus from Baltimore to New York, spent the night in Chinatown, and that day I booked my ticket without telling anybody. In fact, I told people I was going to Senegal, but I just didn't want anybody to know that I had every time that I was actually coming to Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. So when I got a ticket on on Morocco Airline. When I got to Casablanca, I switched my ticket. I paid a price, switched my ticket to Burkina Faso, and came here.
Okay, that's an incredible journey. So right then there for free, you told people how to get to Burkina Faso.
Oh, I'm telling you how to get here, but I do want to add, don't come here without a visa.
Okay, so tell us
problem.
about. Okay, so one of the things, if anybody wants to go to Burkina Faso, you need to contact Dr. Issa at his Telegram, right? Here's his
Yeah.
Telegram, and if you want to come to Burkina Faso yourself, no. So average to get there and back is what?
Oh, the price? Oh, it depends on when you come in. I think my ticket was like $1,700, but I was coming in the midst of the high season. So tickets are very expensive during that period. But I'm certain that if you wanted to come during the low season, which begins at around after September 1st, you probably can get a ticket for $1,100–1,200.
Okay, wonderful. All righty. So so you've been there for about a month. What have you been doing there? What's going on?
Well, I don't want to get into the politics of things of how I got here, but I've been going around the city. It's a little difficult because it's like a lot of people are going to Ghana. Ghana is an English-speaking country. The Gambia, Ghana, Liberia, but being in Burkina Faso, particularly in the urban areas of Ouagadougou, which is the capital, you need to know French. So I've been practicing French. I downloaded a French app. I went to the Thomas and Carr Market and bought a book on French. And in small, I'm learning French. And it's going to take a few months.
Papa français très bien. Heures trois, quatre, cinq, huit, neuf.
Yeah, so you know more French than I do. So you'll do fine.
I know voulez-vous coucher. I know voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir. I know that. No, I went to Senegal.
I think a lot of us know that.
Yeah, I went to Senegal with Dr. Clark and Dr. Jeffries, right?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Senegal.
Yeah, and so one of the first words I had to learn, except to count, was the word toilette. Toilette. They do not know bathroom. So if you got to go to toilette, you better know toilette. That's necessary, right? In those days, and they will point you to a room with you open it up thinking that you're going to see a white toilet bowl. And no, it's a hole in the ground with two steps where people missed, right? And no toilet tissue. But things have changed in Africa. Okay, so unbelievably, I have a FBA here who does not like Africa, right? Actually says that I'm dodging him and I'm on a show, a Pan-African show. So what else? Shacklebreaker says, what does really mean? I don't know yet. Volta, Dr. Issa represents FBA on the continent. No, Dr. Issa is a Pan-Africanist. He's a Black nationalist. He's a revolutionary. He is a PhD in African American Studies. That's what he got his PhD in. During your tenure of getting your PhD, did you ever hear the word FBA? He's frozen right now.
You say what?
In your tenure, in your studies as being a PhD in Africana Studies from Howard University, did you ever heard the word FBA? I wish this was going a little bit better. Hello, Doc.
I didn't hear that last part.
Did you ever hear the word FBA?
Never, 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 never.
And so we have FBAs. They're calling you a FBA inside Africa.
Never. I don't understand it. Even to this day, attempt to try to detach black people in the United States from their African origins so that they will never reconnect with Africa. That's what FD.
Okay, so I certainly agree. So Doc, for now, turn off your camera and then you
FBA
can
is
turn it
all
back
about.
on so we can see if we can get better reception from you.
Can you see me now?
No, turn your camera off and then we'll turn it back on later. But I want to see if that helps the reception.
Okay. How about
Okay.
now?
Yeah, okay. So great. So we have of course, you're in Africa in what was formerly called Upper Volta, now called Burkina Faso, and you are you know the history of the colonization probably way better than me, but I pretty much know it well. The French's brutal colonization of Upper Volta, forcing a revolution to becoming Burkina Faso. I had a chance to meet Thomas Sankara when he came to the United States. I
Oh,
think
wow.
he spoke at the Harriet Tubman that Alumbe Braff organized, and then guess what? He for after the event he went to City College to meet Dr. Leonard Jeffries, right? And went to the faculty cafeteria, right, of City College.
Wow.
So he wouldn't be poisoned.
Wow. That 1987 Harlem speech, you were there. You met him
Was
during
it?
that period.
Yeah, I don't know if it was 84, 87. I don't remember right now. Because I was working at the Schomburg and I couldn't get off to get to City College. So I missed it. And I've been trying to find Dr. Jeffries is recovering, and I've been trying to find people who was there when Thomas Sankara came, because it was only a small group of people. Um, so tell us a little bit about the people.
Oh man, the people are beautiful, man. The people itself, I've been to a lot of African countries, and maybe because this is in the interior of Africa, most of the countries that I've been to are on the coast, like Ghana, Sierra Leone, the Gambia, Senegal, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau. So it's a different feeling. But here, I'll give you a prime example, and I try to explain this to people. All the women, I would say 95% of the women wear their hair natural, every day, no wigs, and just seeing them like that. 95%, I would say at least 90 to 95% of the women wear traditional clothing. They wear traditional African
Oh,
clothing.
wow.
And you just see it. You don't see this in Ghana anymore. You used to see this in Ghana a lot in the 1990s, but not anymore. Uh, so these people here are woefully African in their origins, and we got to remember the name Burkina Faso means land of the upright people, and so that's a powerful name to live up to. You know, where you're saying that you are a righteous person. And I guess you can break that down in Kemetic, what that means in ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, what that means. But this is their name. And I think this current administration under Captain Abraham Traore, they're really trying to live up to that. They're really have tried to capture that moment when Thomas Sankara was here and he had invoked the fire of the people. And been a very beautiful experience, with the exception that I have to learn French, and I am trying. I'm trying, although um, the French are not welcomed here. They don't like the French here, and I've talked to a lot of people. They say, "Hey, the French, they did us dirty. We will deal with anybody but the French," and so they kicked the French out. They have no presence here anymore. The embassy, they have no presence. But you do see a lot of other European countries here. Of course, the United States is here. See, of course, Russia is here. Remember, Russia had a summit about a few months ago, and they flew the president from Burkina Faso to Russia on a private Putin airplane, guided by 5 Russian jets. So that should
Oh, it
tell you
does.
a lot
What about
about
China?
the the Chinese. Hey man, the Chinese are everywhere. They're all over Africa digging up minerals, man. They here. They're here big. There's plenty of resources here. So the Chinese are here and they got big money and they're building stuff. But the people here, the government is also putting a lot of money into building infrastructure here. Also.
Interesting.
And you see it all over the
So it's
city.
interesting.
A lot of infrastructure development.
So the
A lot.
FBAs,
A whole
they hate
lot.
Africa to the point that they're not willing to deal with Africa respectfully, but they were willing to buy goods from China and the Asians that were produced by African goods. Make that make sense for me.
It doesn't make
Huh?
sense.
Make that make sense for me.
It doesn't. It's diabolical. It's
Right.
diabolical.
And so so our people believe that America, United States in itself can feed us, can house us, can protect us, right? Will give reparations, because that's this whole fight on FBA and ADOS thinking that the United States is going to give reparations, and they don't have a plan, and they don't have any thinkers. So they just think that America is going to give a handout to just one generation, not even our best generation. This current generation is not our best generation.
No, not at
Booker
all.
T. Washington's generation was way better. Du Bois with Booker T, with Garvey. Those are some of our best generations. Other generations, Noble Drew Ali's generation, and then into the Elijah Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, was a better generation with Malcolm X, better generation. The civil rights period seemed to be a great time, a great generation, but the people after that, they stuck up the civil rights that they got, and then they didn't bring it down to the rest of the generations. And so some of the people who hijacked the civil rights movement, I guess you want to call them FBAs, they made their own deals and they got reparations, but the other generations didn't get reparations nor a plan. So you got all these young people uh, uh, calling themselves something that didn't even exist in history. Now, getting back to, so let me just let you talk, because if I start talking, you know, maybe people won't contact you. But the reason for this show is that Dr. Jahi Issa is live in Burkina Faso, right? He's willing to do shows from Burkina Faso for all YouTube audiences that are interested. I put in his, you can contact Dr. Jahi Issa. He's doing this on his own dime. So, okay, so tell us about work in Burkina Faso. What is going on? Work, jobs, university.
Well, you know, in fact, I just interviewed for a university job at the University of Ouagadougou.
Okay, and Did you tell them in your interview that you have
And that's the
access
largest
to
university in the country.
scholars here in America, and that you could live cast and telecast?
Yeah, it's the largest university in the country. Um, a
Turn
revolution going on here too, and there's some going on here. So they're trying to change the old power dynamics that was deeply hooked to France. And so in any revolution, there's going to be changes and there's economic upheaval. The economic system has to so you can just imagine a place like what Muammar Gaddafi did in Libya when he threw out. And it took time for him to run the technical class, or which the Marxists called the bourgeoisie and the petty bourgeoisie, and themselves, because places like this, they're coming straight out of, and then several hundred years of colonialism, and then 60 years of neo-colonialism, and then one of their most prized leaders was assassinated.
Okay. So while he's
By
reconnecting,
his best
wait
friend.
1 second, Doc. While you're reconnecting,
It's
so
going in and out. Yeah, it's going in and out.
okay, turn off your camera. Turn off your camera.
Normally it doesn't do that. Okay.
Okay. Turn off your camera. Okay, great. So listen, we got some YouTubers on here, Shackle Breakers, and he loves to get into the backside of the or on the neck, not the backside, but on the neck of the FBAs. Savios, do you have Dr. Issa's Telegram? Maybe from your audience, you can get a few dollars. Contact Dr. Issa so you can have a private interview. You FBA people, right? If you want to talk your talk to Dr. Jahi Issa or from the soil of Africa, you have the Telegram. You want to advocate for yourselves and tell people your what you feel about Africa, and talk to Dr. Issa. And some of you might love Africa. Most of you people, but you can talk to Dr. Issa. So Dr. Issa, he might do a show for, depending on the time, he might do a short show for $25, $30, $40. He might do an in-depth show for $50 to $100. He may partner with you to do shows every day. Dr. Issa is trying to put you on his schedule. Is that right, Dr. Issa?
Yes, sir. That's exactly it.
So what I'm trying to say to the YouTubers, and even the YouTube channels that I don't F with, right? Forget about me and our beef, right? Dr. Issa, if you got some bucks, Dr. Issa will live stream with you, so you have contact. This is historic. What Dr. Issa is doing, giving you access, is historic. How many people in the chat think that this is a great opportunity?
Yeah, I just want to add, I saw one of your chatters say that the youth are sleeping outside the palace. Yeah, they literally and figuratively
Sleep out. So can we get a picture of some of that?
sleep outside the palace. And so
Can
I
we get a
witnessed
picture of
this.
that? I mean,
Yeah, I can go
if
by
somebody
there. Yeah,
contacts you and wants
Yes,
some footage, can you provide that?
yeah, most
So Ben Nosut says 1. So I'm calling all the people that's
definitely.
on this chat who are affiliated with these channels, right? If you would like to talk to Dr. Issa live in Burkino Faso, You could do so, $25, $50, $100. Get on a weekly or a weekly schedule with Dr. Issa to add to your content so people can see Africa live. Uh, uh, you have his number. How many people press one? Ben Norsut did. Press one if you think that this is an exciting opportunity. Press one if you think this is an exciting opportunity to stream with Dr. Jahi Issa while he's in Burkina Faso. Press one. I should see a lot of ones. Where are my ones at? Before Dr. Issa begins. I got 1-1. I see a few people on the channel. Dr. Issa, I got Shesmu Pata. Shesmu, we know a few people. Let's contact them. Contact Dr. Issa. Let's see the people protecting an African leader by sleeping on the streets, right? Knowing full well that they're putting their lives on the line at the presidential palace. Give Dr. Issa some money. Thank you so much, Dasharab, Shesmu, Mika, right? This is your time to see Africa at its revolutionary moment, right? And that's what I'm here for. I've done a lot of work with Dr. Jahi Issa. We've published together. Reparations is Dead, How to Resurrect It. We did another one against Cam Howard of the in Cobra. We published with Patrick DeLises. We've also wrote the Supreme Court, Friends of a Court, on a particular case. That was Dr. Jahi Issa, Brother Reggie, and Patrick DeLises. Is that right, Dr. Issa?
So what did you say, Reggie?
I was telling them that that we published together.
Yes, sir.
Reparations is Dead, a critique of Cam Howard. We published, we wrote to the Supreme Court on slavery, the lack of the United States Supreme Court dealing with slavery for a case. Remember that, Doc? I apologize. The stream is not working so well.
Yeah, generally I have no problems with the stream, but
okay. So thank you, Mika. Thank you, Dashrab. Thank you, Shesmu. Thank you, Ben Nassau. I'm calling all YouTubers. Contact Dr. Issa. He's on his own bill. He's in Burkina Faso, bringing you, bringing the African American population, the revolution that's happening in Africa. Doc,
yes, sir.
Can you tell us some things about the other Sahelian states that's supporting Traore? The other Sahelian states supporting Traore.
Yeah, they want to know about Niger. In Mali.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, man. In fact, they just signed.
Yes. Shesmu, Dr. Jahi Issa, and Dr. Salim Faraji have a long relationship. They've published many works together, including uh, the uh, a paper on Diop's statement on the Black God. Um, they they uh, um, did a big conference on called Beyond West Africa, and so they have a long relationship. But Dr. Issa is in Burkina Faso right now, doing the work of Dr. John Henry Clark, doing the work of other Black revolutionaries, something that Dr. Leonard Jeffries did. So I don't know what's going on with the stream. So, Dr. Issa, I think I'm gonna have to have Dr. Issa go out and come back in. Doc, let me contact them on the phone. Shezmu Patah says 11 states are working together. So this is revolution. This is unity, something that, how can I say, FBAs talk about, but don't be about. They cause division. Let's go on. Let me just see if I can contact him on Telegram. Tell him come back out, come back in, come back out. Okay. I'm gonna open up the line. Maybe some people might want to talk to. Some people might want to talk to. Let's see if he's coming back in. I thought he heard. I thought him trying to come back in. I'm gonna put up the share screen. Invite guests. You are invited. I don't know if I'm trying to get Dr. Issa back in. I'm talking to him on the phone. He's trying to come back in. But we are interested in people who want to partner with Dr. Issa to get footage, to get videos, to deal with particular issues like stays in Burkina Faso, activities that are happening in Burkina Faso. Now, I'm going to put up, first of all, I'm just going to see if y'all love what I'm doing. I am going to put up Dr. Issa's Cash App. So what's he talking about? He's trying to contact me again. Okay, so I'm going to put up on Dr. Issa's phone number. He is, unfortunately, okay, so there you go.
There you go. I'm back.
Alrighty. So you told me you had a personal issue going on.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell me that, but okay. So, okay. So first of all, family, I want you to show your love for Dr. Issa. If you have $1, $5, $10, show your love for Dr. Issa, and please support him and Cash App him. Right? Listen, $1, $5, $10. Okay, I have Jose joining the show. Who else do I got joining the show? Jose is joining the show. Jose is in the Caribbean.
What's up, Reggie?
Yeah, so you see what I'm doing? I got Dr. Jahi Issa. He's live from Burkina Faso. Okay, there's Brother La.
Yeah.
What's Brother La talking about? So I got Dr. Jahi Issa live from Burkino Faso, and his reception today is not really good, but you have a show. Maybe you might want to contact him and ask him some questions. But he's here right now.
I would love to have the brother on my show, but I can't really compensate the brother, so I wouldn't feel right to ask the brother to come on my show if I couldn't compensate him.
Okay, that's fine. So can we? Okay, so can we?
But I would caution him. But I would caution him that he needs to be careful. I would caution him that he needs to be careful with shows that he goes on, because he doesn't want to associate himself with certain people who are not serious about what he's talking about.
Yeah, Dr. Issa, he's a PhD. He's one of the best African American scholars. Dr. Jahi Issa can handle his goddamn self with anybody. I mean, he studied Dr. John Henry Clark's mannerisms. He studied the mannerisms of lots of scholars. YouTubers, most of them are just in for the entertainment. They cannot F with Dr. Jahi Issa in African American studies.
I agree.
So you gotta warn him. Okay, so let's just he's contacting me again. Let's see if he can stay on. Otherwise, I have to do this again. Right? I'm gonna have to do this again.
I'm very proud of what you're doing, Brother Reggie.
Yeah, we do this all day.
And I want to encourage you that you should continue doing it, and don't let people discourage you from doing it.
Okay, so Dr. Issa, he's gonna move from his apartment. He's gonna move from his apartment. No. See, Dr. Issa does not represent FBA on the continent. He does not. I'm sorry, Volta. He does not. He's an African American studies a professor. He never heard the word FBA, right? So he never heard that word. That's a made up word by non-scholars. Right? So stop it. I mean, why do we create these labels and put people under it? I have an honors award in Black Studies. I never heard of no goddamn FBA. Right? I got my professors was Dr. Leonard Jeffries, Professor Edward Scobie, Dr. John Henry Clark, Dr. Jacob Carruthers, Dr. Rickety Amin, Dr. Asa Hilliard. I mean, I've had so many Black scholars read the work of John G. Jackson, Chancellor Williams, right? Don't tell me about no daggone FBA word created based on reparations from a non-scholarly. Show me a goddamn book on FBA. Show me that you can write. Don't give me no daggone website, right? And your best scholars, not no YouTubers, your best scholars, right? We have an answer for them on reparations. I'll take your best scholars on reparations. I'll take your best scholars on reparations and solutions.
Peace, Brother Reggie. What's going on?
Chesmo, how you doing? 1 second. You ain't got a plan for reparations. All you do is just show up, right? You ain't got a plan for reparation. Show me a book on reparations that says FBA. A book, a journal article. Okay, Chesmo, what's going on?
Peace. Glad to see you on the job, on the case always. Peace to you, Dr. Issa.
Yeah, Doc, he went out. I don't know if he can come back on. He said if he can't come back on, he said tomorrow, but tomorrow will probably be trying to talk to Dr. Zahi Hawass about big noses and big lips that modern Egyptians have, that he says other Africans don't have.
Oh, that would be good. That would be good, because you might be, you can put the mirror up to him and tell him you and I look similar.
Yeah, he has Sub-Saharan ancestry from the goddamn slave trade. So tomorrow I will be, because one of our youngest, bestest scholars uh, uh, fundraised and got me a pricey ticket to go to the private reception of Dr. Jahi Hawass. So I'm
Very
going
good.
to be the only Negro,
I know you're gonna be on the case.
right,
Yeah.
that will be
Hey,
there. And
keep
listen,
that right there on the screen. What you got there? But I don't mean to interrupt, but go continue, please.
we just said delete it.
No, keep it up there because I want you to do something for me after you finish.
Okay, so
So
let me
you
get Dr. Issa.
so you going to the the seminar, huh?
Yeah, his show at the Java Center.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful, excellent. I know you will be doing what need to be done.
And for this pricey ticket, I might get a chance to talk to him.
How much the ticket is it?
Close to $1,000.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna help you out.
Standing in his presence.
I'm gonna help you out on that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to.
That's crazy, Shazmu.
Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, Reggie always doing big things, man. We don't see it behind.
No, it's
the
crazy
scenes.
that man charging $1,000 to say what?
Oh yeah, that price is ridiculous. But that's how they hide. You know.
No. I'm.
No,
Yeah.
because I have haters.
Yeah, we all. Yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. They
Yeah,
come
but let
at
them
you.
hate Reggie. But
Oh
let
no,
them
yeah,
hate
but
Reggie.
because they gotta
Remember
hate on
something.
me.
They can hate.
Because they have to hate on me because
Yeah,
they don't
but
have
the same
my
individuals
college
who hate.
degree. Huh?
Jose, hold on. Let him speak.
They have to hate
But
on
those
me because
Maybe it's a delay. They on Jose's side.
they have to hate on me because they don't have my experience. I started working in Black Studies in 1983. I worked at the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture of the New York Public Library that Arturo Schomburg created. I worked there for 5 years in a research center. I got an honors award in Black Studies. I was mentored by some of the greatest Black Studies professors of our generation, right? And I've talked to others like Henry Louis Gates and Henry Louis Gates and Cornel West. I went to the first Million Man March, and if you look closely, you will see me.
Colleen.
Huh?
Dr. Khalid Muhammad.
I was I knew Dr. Khalid Muhammad in life, had pictures with him, and I was his pallbearer.
Well, I already know this, but I know for the audience, you breaking it down. I know your esteemed history and knowledge and who you worked with, who you sat at the feet of. I'm already well familiar.
They have to hate me. FBAs have to hate me because I went to the first reparations conference at City Hall in New York City, right? And presented in 2001. They have to hate me because I went to the reparations march. They have to hate me because I recently submitted a 25-page paper on reparations to the New York State Commission of Reparations.
Right.
25-page paper. You have to hate me because you don't know about reparations.
What was the lawyer's name that not the one that was in OJ's case, but the New York lawyer, and that they came at.
Well, there were several. The best reparations lawyer ever was Charles Ogletree.
Ogletree? Right? Okay.
Dr. Ogletree. The case, there was a Pellman Farmer case, which we lost, where the appellate judge, I'll think of his name in a second, made the statement that a crime to your ancestors is not a crime to you. And so in the in federal court, because we lost that case, we can't enter federal court because there's case law that says a crime to your ancestors is not a crime to you. So slavery reparations is dead. And Dr. Jahi, Issa, and myself, we wrote a paper on that called Reparations is Dead, How to Resurrect It, because of what the appellate judge said. And so people are in delusion that you're going to get reparations through the courts. We know we're not going to get reparations through the Senate and the House of Representatives because of the numbers, right?
Right.
We know we're not going to get it there. So the question is, where do we get reparations? And the FBA people don't have a paper, an answer. All they got is chit chat, right? So come for me, but come for me from the top. And listen, I've met my good brother Tariq Nasheed. I've spoken to him, right? I have a good relationship roughly with him. However, all of this anti-African stuff, anti-Caribbean stuff, all of that, anytime my good brother wants to have a conversation with me about reparations, we can have a conversation on reparations, right? I will talk to him without a written plan. Anybody else, you better show me that you can write, suckers, right? That you can write an abstract at least, right? That people could follow to see your citations, right? Because all of this charismatic black folk stuff, pulling up names like Paul Cuffey and all of these other type of names, and then calling them FBAs and all of this stuff when they were African Americans, right? Formerly enslaved Africans, right? And then you're gonna mislabel them. You better show me you got some goddamn education. I want to know that you took some Black Studies courses. I want to know who your mentor is, and I would rather talk to your goddamn professors than talk to you. Because otherwise it'll be a waste of my time. I'm a 60-year-old African American descendant of African enslaved, right? Who started taking Black Studies classes in 1983, went to West Africa in 1986, went to Egypt in 87, had a long relationship with Dr. Yosef Benjo-Cannon and Dr. Leonard Jeffries and Dr. John Henry Clark. Who your mentors? Let me see, FBA. Who your mentors?
I was thinking about Alton Maddox.
Oh, yes. What about Brother Alton Maddox?
Whether or not you had any interaction with him, because I know he was fighting hard in New York too.
Attorney Alton Maddox, right, was a civil rights attorney, right? And he fought some of the most important civil rights cases of police brutality in the country. He is the architect of rights for police misconduct. Of course, you know that he is no longer here.
Right. And
in his later life, he was disbarred, right?
Because of the Brawley case, right?
Yeah, the Tawana Brawley case. And the problem is with that is that he could have continued his practice in anyway, he could have continued his practice in another state, but he was so upset with Black leadership in New York that they didn't do enough in New York for him.
Right.
Right, and so he stopped practicing directly, which was a crime because black people didn't love Alton Maddox.
Mm.
They did not love Alton Maddox and his great sacrifice. But you're right, so thanks for bringing him up.
Yeah. But I had a question. Not to pause your information. The brother we were talking about the united front that they're having with Burkina Faso, and President Ibrahim Traore. And if you wouldn't mind, if you could share your screen, because I know I can't. I'm on my phone, and if you don't mind, pull up the ECOWAS countries, the countries that are a part of the ECOWAS, because Dasharab said Nigeria is not a part of that community, and I just wanted to correct. And if I'm wrong, let it be said, and I stand corrected.
Okay, 1 second.
I appreciate that. Yeah, but Dr. Issa, being on the ground of Africa, because I know I believe he started in Ghana, and now that he's in Burkina Faso, he might have started in Burkina Faso, but I know he's probably traveled to several of those Western African countries.
Oh, come on! He's been in Senegal, Ghana, Ivory Coast. He's been to Guinea. Okay, let me see. ECOWAS.
When he left to go over there, and it almost seemed like he's probably one of the chieftains. Almost became one of the chieftains now.
Okay.
And for him to be on boots on the ground in Burkina Faso, and for so much revolution that's going on in Burkina Faso and it's rippling across the African continent, that would be an excellent, angle, or I guess you would say vantage point for us Africans in America, or us African Americans, to really get excellent information. Does that say Nigeria number one, the first one? Does that
Nigeria,
say
Nigeria, Guinea-Bissau, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Ghana, Mali, Benin, Togo, Cape Verde, I guess, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Senegal, the Gambia.
Yeah, so I guess my list was correct then. So yeah, but I fall back on that. I don't want to,
Oh, yeah. What, you took a quick win?
you know how we do. You know how we do in the dojo.
You took a quick win, huh?
It was 30 seconds.
What's Dr. Issa talking about? What's your 25-pager on or about recently submitted? Yes, Dr. Issa, I submitted to the New York State Commission on Human Rights 25-page paper on reparations and curing reparations, because the equal protection people, right, the conservative groups, have attacked the few state reparations cases that went into play. Evanston, Illinois, Asheville, North Carolina, and Chicago for equal protection, because they want what you call a race-free, a race. They're trying to use a race-free constitutional argument on equal protection, and we have to be smart enough to understand that that there is no statute of limitation on murder, and there's no statute of limitations on ill-gotten gains.
Right.
That African people have been harmed based on race, even though there's supposed to be equal protections. So the equal protection. Yes, huh?
Reparations now, reparations always.
Right. So we have to be smarter now to create reparations. So So one of the issues is, should reparations be lineage based?
You know, they're gonna try to limit, who can get reparations. Almost like those that have not to sidestep, but those that have Native American and not the $5 Indian connection, but Native American bloodlines.
Yeah.
Then you got to have a certain amount. You got, your tribe has to be part of, this community, the community that actually it has that the rights under the Constitution. All that, they come up with all these different, ways to separate you out, just like they did in the beginning when they said colored or Negro or, black or slave or whatever, as far as the Indians. But yeah, the reparations for African Americans must happen.
Well, the issue is, yes, it should happen. It could happen, but the fact of the matter is, if you got non-educated people who get up there and just want to talk and not submit any papers, right, and can't argue law, then right, it ain't going to work. So I happen to know civil rights law.
Yeah, because even attorney, what was his name before he died? He was really beginning to push, the brilliant lawyer that helped.
Charles Ogletree.
Yeah, him too. But the recent one that I can remember which was not recent, but if the glove doesn't fit, you must.
Dr. Johnny, Attorney Johnny Cochran was not a. He was not a. He was trained in criminal law.
But he was starting to work on a reparations filing, but he died.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that you don't call when you got cancer, you don't call a foot doctor, right? you don't. I mean,
hey, call an expert though.
Right. So you call an expert. The expert was Dr. Charles Ogletree. Right. And I have met personally attorney Johnny Cochran. That's one of the people I've met in my life. I've met Obama before he was president of the United States. I met him in college.
What's Columbia or?
No, he was in Columbia, but he had he was in charge of NYPIRG, New York Public Interest Research Group, and throughout the state, and City College had NYPIRG, and so he used to come on the campus, and we used to argue with him. And we were going to lead a protest against not Obama, but the head of NYPIRG at the time, which was Obama's girlfriend. And I actually stopped the protest because it was.
Was it Michelle or was it another one?
Huh? Was it what?
Was it Michelle or what?
No, it's just college, Columbia University girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
And she happened to be white. She just happened to be white. That wasn't a problem, but the problem was that the students were making it racial rather than dealing with the issue of NYPIRG, and they were a little slanderous. And I was like, listen, I didn't join Black Studies to be going against a Black person. I don't care who he had a relationship with, but let's just deal with the issue, right? And not turn it into something else, right? Based on the color of their skin. But the fact of the matter is, his girlfriend at the time was white, and Obama was about my size in college, thin, and very thin.
Pretty tall, so yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, about maybe about a half an inch taller than me, real thin. Smoked a lot. You can always catch him outside.
I read his book. Yeah. The audio book. I listened to it.
But let's get back to it. Where's Dr. Issa's cash app?
I want to switch. back real quick because y'all most people that are listening right now don't know about Issa, Dr. Jahi Issa. I remember probably 15, almost 20 years ago, Dr. Jahi Issa. I'm from, do I want to say that? Well, Delaware State. He was a professor at Delaware State, and I remember there were these flyers, and in Salisbury Lake, Silver Lake, a couple of black youths, males, at least one, they said hung himself, right? And there was a slanderous racial flyer that went out. It wasn't Biden, but either his son or it was one of the other senators. They kind of brushed it under the rug, and because the students at Del State wanted to have a I guess you could call not a
protest. I can tell you, one of Dr. Jahi's, there were hanging black men in Delaware. One of Dr. Jahi's Issa's, I think his barber got hung. The students, the whole community was in uproar. The students of Delaware had a protest, and they consulted with Dr. Issa for just as him being a mentor. The university,
and also real quick, y'all, while he's telling this story, y'all can look this up on the internet, and you can find the facts on this. But go ahead, Reggie.
So Dr. Jahi Issa was targeted because they thought that it was Dr. Issa that was telling them to protest, and Dr. Issa was just an advisor as they went to them about dealing with matters of young men getting hung and things like that. And university had always been a mentor. The college targeted Dr. Jahi Issa, and during the protests, they arrested Dr. Jahi Issa. They assaulted Dr. Jahi Issa. And so to the point that if you look at the pictures, it was a brutal assault. They basically tried to pull his pants down, right? And Dr. Issa now
Reggie, don't breeze over the fact that, see, Dr. Issa was trying to stand back from the kind of the situation, being a staff, being a professor.
Oh, they went to get him. They went to get Dr. Issa, who wasn't even in the protest, and then they sought to arrest him, and so ultimately they charged Dr. Issa with a number of police assaults and things like that, and then he beat that, and then Dr. Issa filed a civil case against the University of Delaware and Delaware State, and then at that point he asked black scholars particularly professors, to aid him in this. First he represented himself, and then he got attorneys, and so then he went to trial. And so when he went to trial, he unfortunately for him, he went to trial, and unfortunately for him, before I got there, he had Harvard-trained attorneys and stuff like that. But I went to his court case for 3 days, and I was just so enraged about freaking people that call themselves FBAs
support.
Because they didn't turn out at all for Dr. Jahi Issa, who was trying to deal with young people who were inflictionally harmed by people hanging people in Delaware, and none of them came. None of you effing FBA people, you came. You don't even know about the case and don't even talk about the case. And so for 3 days, we was in the trial, and then at the last day, they came to a decision, right?
Right.
And like in all cases, civil cases, you have to have a unanimous decision.
Right.
And so the judge, now knowing full well that it was a mistrial, tried to pull the jury like it was a criminal case. And guess what I did?
Stood up and spoke
in court.
Right.
Dr. Jahi Issa was behind the bench, right, as a plaintiff by him with his attorneys. And when the judge was trying to do this, and this is for them, religious, they were religiously and ritually trying to destroy Dr. Issa. I called out Dr. Issa. I said, Dr. Issa, come here. I interrupted the whole damn court proceedings. And Dr. Issa came out in the hallway to talk to me. And I told Dr. Issa, object, or have your attorneys object right now. So then Dr. Issa goes back inside, and Dr. Issa says to his attorneys, you need to object to this procedure. You know it's wrong. And then the attorney general of Delaware looked at me like it was a woman. I'm not going to talk about her race, but she looked at me like she was going to murder me, right? She came in there in her summer dresses and all of that stuff, and her and the judge, you can see that they have some type of a family relationship. They go to each other's houses. She looked at me and snarled like a dog. But Dr. Issa said to his attorneys, look, you need to object. This is a civil case, not a criminal case. You know this. Object, and I'll call it a mistrial, or I will object. The attorney says, no, we don't want to object. Dr. Issa said, oh, hell no. Dr. Issa said, oh, hell no. You're going to object, or I'm going to object. So guess what? The attorneys objected on the record, right?
Right.
And guess what?
He won.
No, that gave Dr. Issa the ability. Now this judge, of course, he wants to be governor or whatever the case, right? He didn't want this shit on his record. So they kind of left it open, and guess what? And Dr. Issa did himself. Forget me. Dr. Issa polled the jury responses himself and told his attorneys, this is what they said, and they filed, I guess, a motion.
Right.
And then they wanted to settle with Dr. Jahi Issa.
Right.
And this has nothing to do. Dr. Issa didn't tell me this. The case is already settled. I was in the goddamn courtroom.
Right.
This is what I know. But I do know that Dr. Issa, when he was talking to me, told me that he was going to poll the jury. And I guess that's what he did. And I guess that's what his attorneys did. But I wasn't there. And it's not even hearsay. It's just basically Dr. Issa told me he was interested in what the jury said. So none of this, if you're listening, none of this is, I'm not an attorney. I was just in a trial, but I did interrupt the trial. That's not the first trial I interrupted. I interrupted a trial, a hearing Thursday.
And Reggie, on this day, that's called good trouble. That's that good trouble.
Yeah, so I interrupted a trial on summary judgment for a Jewish man, 84 years old, who is a neighbor of mine, and a longtime neighbor of mine, and someone called him a nigger. A black woman called him a nigger because she was too cowardly to call him a Jew.
Wow.
And And so now this case is going on, and the defendants are trying to do a summary judgment, but the way the proceeding was, it was confusing, and the judge seemed to be confused, and I interrupted it trying to speak, but the judge did not want to let me speak to the plaintiff. So I'm writing what am I helping him write right now? A motion about the hearing to get that addressed. So
right.
Yes.
Go ahead. No,
okay, so Sheffrin is here. My brother Sheffrin. Where is he? I saw his name out somewhere. So Sheffrin, Dr. Issa. Yes.
Can I pose a question? Can I pose a question to you, Brother Reggie?
Yeah.
Yes. When we're talking about reparations, right? Reparations doesn't necessarily have to be cash money. It could be ill-gotten gains. It could be land. It could be artifacts. Those things could be included in reparations as well. Correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. Education. It could be all kinds of stuff.
I didn't disagree.
No,
I didn't disagree.
And I think this is the problem.
Well, what is the problem?
I think that's what we should do, Reggie. No. I'm just saying we're not past the financial to make it simpler and more logical.
No, they want to pay out.
They are.
To say I could go after
they don't care about.
Yeah, but
no, they don't want. They want a generational payout for one damn generation who wants to reinvent African American history. Right? That's what they want. One damn payout so that they can say we did reparations. Forget all the other forget all the other generations. We did reparations by talking on social media. So it started with ADOS, and then FBA took over. But our movement is not about no damn reparations.
But then it start with the Moors.
What do you mean it started with the Moors?
You know, when
the Moors didn't want reparations. They wanted to say that they are a separate nation from America.
Queen Mother Moore, Marcus Garvey, right? And people before them. I did a whole show on what is the sister's name? It's gonna take me a second to remember because my blood is on. I'm fucking heated. House. I think her name was House, and she started the first reparations movement, right? And then Marcus Garvey and Queen Mother Moore continued it, and the Moors. When you say the Moors wanted reparations for who? Moors?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yo don't. Okay, so now listen.
But they don't acknowledge themselves as being African Americans, though.
Who?
They're not black.
No.
Allegedly.
No.
The Moors say that they're not black, but that is not what the founder said.
Okay, so here's the problem.
The founder never said that they're not black. He said, "Don't call yourself black. It's two different things." They're saying.
Okay, here's the problem.
Yes.
You don't want to let me talk. All right.
No, I'm listening.
Okay. Moors believe that our nationality is
the order of the
Say
day.
What?
Is the order of the day.
No, they're not. We have a Moorish nationality. That's the nationality that the Moors believe, not African American, and they didn't call themselves black.
Right.
The Moors are not completely wrong.
Right.
But they say black means in science means death and a whole bunch of other wrong stuff. But the issue is that you're not going to get any legal just reparations or repair arguing black. So they're not wrong on that.
Right.
But we can call ourselves black, but they say that we should deal with nationality. their problem is our nationality is not Moorish, because we're the North Africans from Morocco coming to this country as slaves.
So well, I won't say a whole, population did.
No.
Well, some of the slaves,
not from Morocco, not from Morocco,
were converted to Islam.
They're two different things. So I'm not doing this on this show because this is problematic. I mean,
okay, Reggie, I want to switch this up a little bit. Yeah. So one funny thing about it, I'm gonna go back to Dr. Jahi Issa's story. Jahi Issa visited the couch of Sarnetta many times, and it wasn't like he requested to be. I don't think requested to be there. It was like he was drawn into the conscious community for the acts or for the situations that he went through because of what you had explained.
Well,
earlier.
I mean, I don't. First of all, I only talk about my channel and the channels I talk about, but I will talk about Dr. Issa in the sense that Dr. Issa is a teacher, a lifelong teacher, and
right. I was just in the sense of the African community.
About what people were doing on YouTube, right?
Right.
And that's how he found his way. In the first the first day that he was where he pretty much met was on the streets of 125th Street, where I was there, and we all went to see Nat Turner, the film Nat Turner. Right. And after that, I became an aide to him in trying to navigate, this show, because he wanted to, talk to me about doing these shows, and so right. et cetera, and so, but he wasn't treated well. He wasn't treated well in the conscious community at all. So that's that. So let me do this. Y'all, I know we want to talk. I'm not asking for any cash apps for this show. You didn't see my cash app up, but I am asking for cash apps for Dr. Jahi Issa. I'm doing two things. So if you're on this show, if you're going to watch this show, please cash app Dr. Jahi Issa, $1, $5, $10, $20, buy him lunch. Next, if you want to interview Dr. Jahi Issa live from Burkina Faso, you telegram him, right? You telegram Dr. Issa here. Okay. So here you go. On my show, I make nobody's begging for cash apps, right? I've heard that shit before. Nobody's begging for cash apps, but people are doing the work. So now what I want to do is I want to give his phone number.
Does he have email as well, Reggie?
No, not right now. Not right now. But he does have Cash App, but you can contact him. Listen, you can if you telegram him, you can talk to him. Don't waste his time. He's interested in doing YouTube shows from Burkina Faso.
Right.
Does that sound reasonable?
Sounds excellent.
Sounds good to me, man.
I don't have a channel, but I mean, I don't see why, Joey. I don't see why you wouldn't want to.
Joey say he can't compensate him.
No, because I wouldn't feel right having the man come on show and I can't compensate.
But what you?
I don't know. I understand he would have a problem with that, but the man has given up his time, and it's only right that I should compensate the man.
Oh no, he would have.
I'm sure it's not a problem.
He is. I'm his free agent.
Well, then if you got a problem with,
you can't compensate him. If you can't compensate, if you call Dr. Issa, you call him. You can't compensate him. Hang up and say, Brother Reggie advised me to hang up on your ass.
But Well, that's
But
fair
my
enough,
thing
Reggie.
would be that
Well, I'm on the right track there.
if
That's fair
you
enough. That's fair enough. I'm okay with that.
my thing
No,
would be
I'm
if
okay
you
with that.
had
It's
them
all
on
right.
your
It's
show
not a problem. No, I'm not doing that. If the
and you
man wants
could
to be
get
compensated, he should be compensated.
it,
I'm not going
Yeah,
to
because
disrespect the
they
man
don't
like that.
think
and
that
there
Because
was
the man should be
my
compensated.
work,
I'm not
my work, no matter what I've done for this community, a channel will collect cash apps, pay me nothing, right? And
right.
then stop me, right, from collecting cash apps. And there's a lot of channels that do that. It's not one channel, right?
That's a win-win.
So no, you would think it's a win-win. So I would advise anybody.
That's views.
I would advise anybody if you have a long-term relationship with a goddamn channel, do a contract. Don't let a channel, any channel, exploit you, right? Because they're trying to get paid. And don't feel no way about it.
But it's easy to just hang up though. If some type of, you know, exploitation was to begin.
But you don't know. It's
easy to
called
just say,
finessing. It's like in the rap business. Yeah. It's called finessing. Everybody's your friend. We're doing this together. We're building something. No, God damn it, they building their own pockets, and you're helping them.
Right.
So with that said, it's Friday at 9:12. I'm going to have to go and look for some dinner. Otherwise, I end up in McDonald's, and I really want to have a proper dinner. So, Shezmu, man, thank you for coming on. Tell the people, anybody that you know, any channels, Dr. Issa is live from Burkina Faso, and you got his contact number. Joey, the same, for all the channels that you deal with. Let me see. Ben Narsut. What is she talking about? This is my brother right here. Intellectual property is just as valuable as real property. You're right. So anything that I contributed on YouTube, don't think that I'm a hoe. One is I do enjoy educating people, but at the same time, the problem is that when it becomes exploitative, right? But I'll tell anybody else, if you are appearing on shows, draw up a contract. And don't feel no effing way about it.
I agree, Reggie. That makes a lot of sense.
Because they're going to be eating with your money.
That's better, Reggie.
And I'm not talking about fun. I'm not talking, because
everybody's looking
for, huh? Everybody's looking for content.
I said, and they'll be eating very good.
Oh yeah, they eat very good, right? So I go on some shows because I like what they're doing, but it's my choice, right? It's just my choice. I don't have to, and I don't, and that's what I want to do. But if the minute that I think it's some of the shows I go on, they don't ask me to go on. I'm talking about the shows that people ask you to participate on. So with that said, man, it's been
Reggie, one question real quick. So if an individual has a channel and at one asks you to come on to be a part of, to be a show, and they end up and they promote it and they get views and say they have a small following, and then you that host puts the Cash App out there, and that individual begins to get a few Cash Apps, would that be compensation? Would that be
put my damn Cash App on? Put my Cash App on. Don't put your Cash App on. Let the people donate to me. Don't. I don't need you to pay me.
I'm explain that one.
If I choose to do a show,
right,
on somebody else's channel.
No. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what. So if Joey was to have Issa on his show, I know he's an up-and-coming channel, and he promoted that before he had the show, or did like a little short segment, and then said, hey, we're going to have it on this date, a real live
nope.
Viewing
Dr. Jahi Issa, PhD, one of our top scholars. No, pay him, and then let him collect Cash Apps. Don't Don't try to hold my brother out like that. A teacher of mine.
Okay.
Right? And then while
Right.
while the other people are putting in their cash apps and stuff like no. Pay Dr. Jahi Issa. Listen.
I was treating him as my brother, and I forgot. Yeah, he is an esteemed. He has a PhD. He's a doctor. He's
an expert. You hear a lot of these words about the experts. Well, he's an expert.
Yeah. Not that I forgot, but I know. It seems like I've known him as a brother for so long, even though we've never truly met.
Well, you're respectable. You know a lot about Dr. Jahi Issa's history, right? And you was there in real time, so I got you. Okay. So so my whole point is I'm not gonna let nobody listen. I know what it is to be exploited on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a long time, right? My channel is the oldest YouTube channel in the so-called community. Go to Africa Online TV, see when it was started. But I decided to go on other people's channels.
Oh, I remember, because that really kind of was Dr. Ben's channel, right?
He didn't have no channel.
But I mean, didn't you do a lot of his, or not a lot, but didn't you kind of like when you started was to have him?
No. I started, the first person, my first guest was Dr. Leonard Jeffries. And that was when YouTube was only 5 or 10 minutes and it wasn't monetized.
Right.
And I did something on an Ankh, and I got about, 180 to 200,000 views.
Wow.
But
monetized back then. That would have been.
Wasn't monetized. And before that, I used to work. I used to be a runway photographer. Not a runway. I used to do runways. I used to do events in New York City, and I'm talking about big events, red carpet events. Okay. So I did red carpet events with this with one of my girlfriends.
Was it fashion shows?
No, it was fashion shows and with red carpets.
Okay.
So I did. I interviewed everyone. I interviewed Beyonce, Tyler Perry, Oprah, Neo.
That's crazy.
With my Nia Long.
Are they still available?
Huh?
Are those videos still available?
I haven't put it up. I'm gonna see if I can. Let me see if I can find one. Where's it? Let me just see. It's not. It's okay. It's on. Should be on.
Will view those now that it's monetized. People will view those just cause people just 1 billion people or 4 billion people on the earth will just gravitate. Put that name in if it pops up.
I have. Let me just see. I got to switch. Let me see if I can switch this account.
I mean, I know you're trying to go get something to eat. I wasn't trying to say.
I mean, people don't know about my life. They talk about my voice, and they talk about. But I've interviewed. Listen, I've seen and interviewed everybody in my life, from Bill Cosby, Quincy Jones.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's some people I didn't interview, but I certainly met. Morgan Freeman, Daryl Lindo.
And you got video of a lot of this.
Not in my early days at the Schomburg, because there weren't video cameras and camera phones.
What about audio?
No, because but no, a lot of stuff I do and some things I don't. From my Schomburg Center days, I don't. Let me just see if there's anything on here.
But if you got any of those old videos, you should publish them on your channel. And we'll start viewing them, and you'll get viewed and monetize them, and we'll view them. You know,
I have I
the numbers up.
I keep it in one genre. Let me just think. Give me a second. I gotta think where I put some of these videos on.
But you know what you also could do? You could create playlists on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I can do that. But you know, most people know me. Most people. Where is it? Where I have it online. I'm just thinking about what channel. What daggone channel do I have it on? Where I can do a. I can show you something on video that where is it?
You have another channel other than this channel here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay.
You need to put that channel out so we can know about it, because I knew about this channel for years.
Yeah, I mean, because I haven't. Let me just think.
Knew about the other channel that you was running.
What was the? I'll find it. Red carpet. What was the show that Beyonce was in? What was the show, the movie that Beyonce was in?
Oh yeah, Glitter or something crazy?
No. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's Glitter. With Jennifer Hudson, right?
Glitter?
With who?
Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson, right?
What's the name of the show? Give me the name of the show.
Jennifer Hudson, right?
It was a movie, Glitter, right?
No, not Glitter, the other one.
I think it's Glitter. I'm not sure.
No, she was in a drama movie.
I don't know. I mean, you can Google Beyonce movies, and they'll tell you, and then you probably pick from it. But
okay, let me just become.
Are you talking about with Idris Elba?
Yes.
Oh,
she did the one with Idris Elba too.
What's the name of that movie?
Obsessed. That was a Tyler Perry movie.
Obsessed. God damn.
Tyler Perry was the director.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see if I can find.
Yeah, the white girl was trying to take her husband.
Oh, okay. I never saw that one. You probably could. You probably did red carpets at the Apollo, huh?
Huh? No, that was too small. I did. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You was at the Garden.
Wow.
You was at the Garden.
No, I was.
Where was you at?
I was out. Most of the time they were in kind of movie theaters.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Okay. Red Carpet, Obsessed, and Alicia Marie Rivers.
So the movie theaters were bigger than the Apollo seems big to me ever since watching the Apollo for years. Back in the day, I always thought. I know it's not that big because we're across the street from where y'all used to post up.
Oh wow, this is my channel, and I forgot. Goodness gracious, man, I forgot. I don't even know how to get into this. Okay, so let's go to live and share my channel. Wow, I have a whole YouTube channel that I did for years, and I didn't remember it. So let's go to here. Watch my commercial.
See?
And how many subscribers did I have? Okay.
That's why I came on here.
Yeah, thanks. This was in. So I don't know what channel this. Okay, so here it goes.
Well, you need to put us on.
You see? Do you see it on the screen?
Yeah. I mean, inside. I don't see it on the YouTube.
Yeah, we seeing it.
I see it from inside the chat. There it go.
Okay, so this channel right here. Watch my commercial.
The Black City Plan. Yeah, because I got.
No, it's not under Black City Plan. This is Okay. So.
The truth is that a lot of mushroom products out there contain mostly mycelium,
So this is something I shot. I think Beyonce was there, Kim Kardashian, and so if you listen, you can hear my voice.
Fernanda eyes right here. Hey, how are you? So please, thanks, man. Jessica right here.
And straight ahead, big smile this way, straight ahead.
And right here, please.
Jerry,
please, next to him. Jerry down low. Steve, one more up top. Hey, Jerry up top. Jerry to your left,
Right here, Jerry. Right here,
please, next to him. And this way, and then right over here. And over here.
Right down the middle.
And right, please.
And Miss down low. Back to your right.
And right here,
And right here,
straight ahead.
Mark over here. Nora.
Wonderful.
The other looking.
Hold up.
Hey, big smile, here we go. Hey, big smile this way. This way.
Very nice.
I'm out right here. Eyes right here.
I heard that.
So you're gonna see very nice. You can hear my scraggly voice. Watch, listen.
This way.
Very nice.
I'm out right here. Eyes right here. I'm out right here in the center.
Can you turn?
This way, big smile.
And eyes up, please.
Thank you.
And one headshot.
Here we go. Yes, big smile, straight ahead.
Let's see what else I got.
Hold up, Reggie. Now, are you videotaping?
Yeah, those are my. That's. Yeah, I did.
That's your video.
Yeah, watch this. Here go Robin Thicke. Watch this. Yeah, this is mine.
Hot. Fellas, you should get. But guys, before the choice, patent other things. Check it.
Watch. Okay.
That wasn't you video on a TV or something. That was you at the live.
You realize you worked hard. You want your dreams to come true, and it's good to dream. And it's nice to see some people that care about your dreams.
Adorable. But guys, speaking of,
And what's coming up for Target?
Well, we have a number of programs.
as well as Target, their episode. But before Jadakiss, stay tuned. Stay tuned next. What else? So stay. Life too serious or negative comments getting.
That was my girlfriend, lady at the time, and I used to do shows for her. Let's see. Now let's see if you hear my voice with Russell Simmons, right? Because I talked to Russell Simmons about this thing, right? Watch this.
Rivers, and I have something hot.
We heard rumors that that Kimura is trying to hit you up for $500K a month. Is that true?
I don't talk about shit like that. No, I already said.
I had to try.
It's like court papers. I mean, we have a partnership, a judge and all, and we decided we made a good partnership. It's good.
And if you want to see what's
so that's my footage. I own the footage. Let's see what else. Players Wives Association. So let's see this one right. 13 off the field. So my family is into football, and two of my family members played professionally. One, Kwame Lassiter, he played on the Cardinals, and his son plays on the Bengals right now. And so I used to go to. This is 11 years ago. The other ones that I showed was like 16 years ago. You see this one right here, 16 years ago?
Yeah.
So that's when I was shooting Red Carpet. But here is my cousin. So you're gonna see me in here, I guess. I used to go to all of the Legends events in New York. So here we go.
Hi, it's Alicia Marie Rivers for PrettyHotChick.com, and I am here at Saks Fifth Avenue in New York City covering all.
Let's see if you see me. Most of these women are NFL player wives.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think maybe action. Where the wives used to walk the carpet.
Wives, huh?
The wives of the NFL players, and there's one of them that how can I say, I off the field. This was a 13th annual, so let me just check. 13th annual off the field, and off the field. Yeah, and so yeah, why? Okay, so let me see if I can find the videos, and I can find one where you actually see.
They said put the name of the channel in the. Is that the name of the channel? Watch my commercial.
I'll put it up again. I'm just having some fun with y'all. You know, I'm not. I have. Yeah. So let me see. Where is it? This is off the field. 13th annual off the field. 13th annual off the field. Yeah, and see it, and I'll find. I see if I can find. Okay, this one right here, right? So I think this is no, this is mine. That's the one I did. Let's see. Here, this one right here. Okay, so
Ramonda Jordan. We love for super.
I think you saw me in a thumbnail of their event, but I will.
Journey for me with
events
at Super Bowl.
Okay, so there was my cousin there, and I'm just trying to figure out where I am. So give me a second. Let me just scroll through, and you'll probably see me.
That's the cousin that plays football?
No, that's his wife.
Oh.
My wife is my cousin is his wife.
Oh, okay.
And I'm he was I was in the thumbnail. I'm in here somewhere, but let me just show you the thumbnail so I won't get a violation. So let's go back to the screen.
Crazy how you could get violated on your own content.
Here, you see me right here?
Yep.
Huh? You see me with the hat?
Yep.
Right? You see me with the hat? Right? That's Reggie in the suit. Right? And that's at me at a red carpet event. That's what I look like in New York in the old days. That's 11 years old, right? So, yeah. So I used to go to Super Bowl fashion shows. I met all the legends, right? My cousin was a legend. He caught 4 interceptions in a playoff game, and that's that. So
yep, definitely your nose. That was definitely your nose and your chin.
Absolutely. I don't look, man, and the ladies that I was with, right? So yeah. I don't listen to. I mean, I listen to these creeps,
right?
Right. I listen to these creeps. But my life is so much bigger. I've had choices to do other things, but I chose to be to do black stuff. But I was a red carpet photographer, as good as they were, right? And I have over maybe 50, 60 shows.
Go ahead and pop your collar on them, man. Go ahead and pop your collar on them.
Right. I used to hang out with the wives of the NFL players in the streets of New York, and I'd be like, yo, you know those wedding rings you got, those engagement rings?
Yeah.
Right? Leave them in the hotel room.
Them big rocks.
Leave them in the hotel room, or get copies of them, right? Because we're gonna get robbed. I mean, you walk down the goddamn street, it's like I mean, you know, you got 6 or 7 women, and you know, you walking down the street with them, and their rocks are just blinding people.
Right.
And
don't play.
No. And this is New York City, this is Midtown, and they have professional shush robbers. They'll come up to you on your side, say, how you doing? Stick a gun in your side and say, just take it off and be quiet.
And the 46, what is it? The 46, that wouldn't have worked with the gun.
No.
46 blocks. The 46 blocks wouldn't
52
have worked.
blocks.
52 blocks wouldn't
No,
have worked.
because they wasn't sticking on me. They would walk up on the side of the girl and say, hey, how you doing, baby? And stick that thing in and say, take off your ring. Don't make a word. Don't shout. Don't, right?
Nobody knows.
Say what?
Nobody knows. Nobody gets hurt.
Right, but that's what they used to do to a lot of baseball and NFL players in New York. So that's why that one, I forgot his name, he shot himself in the leg.
Yeah, flexical burst.
Oh yeah, he was getting robbed all the time. Because what you would do is you would go into this a thing, and people would call, and you'd be in the VIP room, and they'll slip in the VIP room and rob you right in the VIP room.
Oh.
And
so he just didn't snitch. He didn't really shoot him, so somebody shot him.
No, he shot himself.
Oh.
Because he was scared. Because I mean he was getting robbed a lot of them was getting robbed all the time. Right? The only people that weren't getting robbed were the New York Knicks. But everybody else, other teams will hang out in New York, they get robbed. I mean, come on, man. That was an easy payday. Right? New York is not like some of these other places. New York is a very open city, and you get comfortable.
Too comfortable.
There you go. Well, that's so I look like this now. I'm older. I'm 60 years old, but I can still clean up. And
you're still a young buck. You're still a young buck.
Oh, and I'm. But here's the thing is, so I laugh at these people. They always want to be somebody, act like they somebody. I really was somebody, right? In the celebrity world, huh?
And still are.
I'm all right. I'm all right. But anyway, I want y'all to pay Dr. Issa for the show. Dr. Issa's Cash App, $1, $5, $10. Pay Dr. Issa.
Yeah, we see it right there. Let's hit him up.
All right. So anytime, sometimes I gotta pop out on you. Because let me just tell you,
they not like you. They not like you.
No, not like us. Not like us, says Moo, and not like me. I gotta pop out on I gotta pop out on people, huh?
Gotta show them.
Yeah. And they act like they are somebody. I mean, I've been in places they can never get in.
Right.
They don't even look right in a suit.
and probably don't own one.
Right. So I chose to be who I am based on my love for black people, but the black devil is worse than the white devil.
I agree.
Right?
We are our worst enemy.
Huh? Say what?
We are our worst
enemy. I can go back to my block. Let me just see Baba TV, Sex, Money, Murder. Let's just do this. I can go back to my blocks. YouTube. I took Baba TV to my old block.
I remember. I'm still a subscribed to Baba TV. I love it.
Sex, Money, and Murder.
He had to come live in a minute.
Huh?
I haven't seen him come live in a minute. Baba TV.
Yeah, because people don't support Sex, Money, Murder. Okay, Murder. Sex, Money, Murder. Baba TV.
First time I saw him, I thought Baba was a white boy, but nah, he's just light skinned.
Okay, so let's so let's just do this. Okay, so here goes.
He's not light skinned, Chef Moo. He's
okay. Yeah, okay, so let's see. Share my screen. So that's why I could take people to what you call Bronx River and the rest of the people places like that. I could take you there because I've been there.
To the start of hip hop.
All right, so here goes right here. So you see my screen?
Right. You could walk through there with no problems. You had to pass.
But you see Sex, Money, Murder, Pistol Pete story. He's Pete Ruller, and then you come here to Castle Hill Projects, right?
Yep.
Okay, watch this.
Are you in the movie?
I am the freaking movie.
Say what?
I am the movie.
Peace to the fam, this is your brother Reg. I'm on the block with the legendary Silk, right? Anybody on Castle Hill know Brother Silk, right? I'm gonna call him Brother Silk. but they just call him Silk. They don't put the surname on. And I got my ass beat over there by the legendary Rucker. That's the legendary Rucker. You don't come up to Castle Hill without knowing the Ruckers. Let me see, Yada. You don't come up here, Baldy. You don't come up to Castle Hill without the Thomases, all of them. You don't, the Pierces. Yeah,
this is Reg. This is a good brother. This is the knowledgeable brother, man. He come up, he help a brother get 7 years reduced on his sentence, man. Anything you want to know, man, I come to him with problems, man. Problems, legal problems, man. He'll help you out, man. It's a very knowledgeable brother. I know him 30 years, man. This is a good brother, man. I know him, man.
30 years? You better walk that back, man. You better walk that. We getting old. 40
years. I don't want to tell my age. I'm telling my age. 50, if I know him 40, man, I'm lying about my age, man. I know him 40 years, man. He's a good brother, man. He'll help you out. If you need a problem, anything legally, he'll help you out, man. This brother's very knowledgeable.
I ain't gonna help everybody out. But this is a real dude. This is real family, yo. This dude saved my life a couple of times. Because, you know, one time in these streets right here, you get lucky if you get a one-on, right? If I was out there, trying to make sure at least I get a one-on.
That's
and
right.
I don't get banged out, right?
Brother. You're a good brother, man.
Right?
Reg is a good brother, man.
All right, so that's
from
it.
the hill. Never ran, never will. Castle Hill, man.
That's where we from. From the pre-425 cocaine. And it was certainly a lot of his build. He just beat me back. She says, "See here." The second floor goes somebody's apartment. Kenny Howell, his funeral was like last. I'm at Bolton. You know, keep it going. We gonna make it right. We last part of the show. I'm just ride through the
Showing out. You showing out. You hurt. You know you all of a sudden you cool hurt now.
Well, I'm just riding through the hood. I'm in a lobby in my old building. That's my old building where I grew up in.
Go tell me Jay-Z is your son.
Now he from Brooklyn. he a Brooklyn. So yeah, different facets of my life. So YouTube is a funny place where they let me just see, go back over here. YouTube is a funny place because people think they know you, but check this out. I know a lot of people on YouTube, and
how many times Nas?
I say what?
How many times you met?
He's from Queensbridge. He's from Queensbridge.
I know he used to pop out on 125th, and y'all used to see him and stuff.
Yeah. 125th Street is a kind of cosmopolitan place. Everybody can pop out. But Nas is, you see Nas at the Tunnel, you see him at the Roxy, you see him. Those are the places, Leviticus, Bentley's. Those are the places that we all go to Manhattan because it was kind of like a neutral place. You could still get banged out, but it was more of a neutral place. If you can die in I wouldn't go. I don't go to Brooklyn unless I go see my family. Like I don't go to Brooklyn like that. I don't go into the projects. They don't know me, right? Don't come to the Bronx and like Castle Hill and don't know nobody, right? I mean, I grew up. I'm older than Fat Joe, but I seen the young Fat Joe. Remy Ma used to live in my neighborhood when she was a little girl. Remy Ma, Just Ice. I know Just Ice, and then I know.
Now, I got somebody that's I'm speaking to somebody that's a true, not just you. I've spoken to other people, but I got you. And I'm thinking about this one question I always ask myself. Because, back in the day, I used to wear the BK, the British Knights and all that. But one question I got to ask about Brooklyn. No, BK. Yeah, Brooklyn. Why do y'all put the X? Is it Brooklyn or the Bronx that put the X, but y'all put the left over right instead of the right over left? Why is that?
Listen, I mean, listen. If you're from the Bronx, you can put left over the right over the Bronx. You're from the Bronx. It ain't like that, right? It's just, but we don't do this. I mean, we do this, for film stuff. You never see nobody doing that, right? Unless the cameras on them and stuff like that. You never see that. That's when we just kind of like hooded up in our community, right? With 40s.
But why left over right though? When we know out of Kemet it's right over left.
No, actually left is more important
Why?
Because the left is where your heart is.
So improve. From Kemet though is right over left.
No, Kemet, you step with your left foot
Yeah,
first.
that's
With
foot,
your,
but your arms though. Prove it.
yeah, I don't do that, Shesmu. Shesmu, I'm not a Kemetic like that, man. I'm not that dude, man. I'm not.
You know you're a whole type of
spiritual people. I ain't that dude, man.
You're an expert.
Yeah, I don't do that, man. I mean, shit.
I thought you had the answer. You don't have the answer. I got to ask somebody else I know from Brooklyn.
Yeah, ask one of the spiritual people. Don't ask me.
I'm gonna have to ask.
But Reggie's not into that all the time. He doesn't like the spiritual part of it.
Where's yeah? So, somebody said they want to come on. So I'm gonna spend 5-10 more minutes on it. But anyway, I'm doing the show for Jahi Issa. He's in Burkina Faso. Here's this invite guest, and there goes. And I got a few more seconds, and I'm out.
You got his hat to the left, y'all.
No, you were looking at the mirror.
Oh, you got it to the right?
Yeah, I'm mirrored.
Okay.
Right, my hat is to my right.
Yeah, it's on the right.
Right.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Reggie, I wanted to do a presentation, but I wanted to.
Did you see, love my fro? Did you see me on the red carpet? Did you see my red carpet show, sister? Did you see any of that? Yeah. And some of my shows. Yeah. Yeah, I do it for you. I do it for the people, but I definitely care about the women, the sisters, right? You wanna have a fine time in New York? Come see me in New York. Come see me. I'll show you the nightlife, real nightlife.
He gonna take you right to the museum, the Brooklyn Museum.
No, I'll take you to rooftops.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll take you to rooftops. I'll take you to Times Square. I'll take you to Rockefeller Center. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. The bars.
Willie Burgers. Willie Burgers.
Yeah, that's on. That used to be on 145th Street. But I won't take you there. You get robbed. I gotta take you to Willie Burgers. Willie Burgers, man, you get robbed, man, huh? And back in the old days when AZ and Rich Porter and well, I wouldn't take you into Harlem like that. That's the back streets of Harlem. You gotta be somebody, right?
And that snitch we don't speak about.
Yeah. So I'll take you to the rooftops. I show the glamour. I'll take you to the museum, but it just depends. I mean, if you want a museum tour or if you just want to walk through.
Right.
There's a difference between a glamour walkthrough, right, and a study, right? Some people just want to say, "Oh, I never been to the Met. I never been to the Brooklyn Museum," right? And they just want to walk through, and then they want to be out. They don't want to be all with a headache, right?
Right. Where's she at? I thought she was coming on.
You know how
you don't do bars. Who? You don't do bars, love my fro? You ain't gotta shoot. You can have a virgin. You can have a virgin in the bar. Brother Reggie do bars. All type of bars. All type of bars.
You ain't got no bars.
No, I don't rap. Brother Reggie do bars. Right? I don't rap. I go to bars, clubs. Right? I just I'm just getting a little older. I don't want nobody calling me Mister. Stop it, Mister. Yeah, but look, and so today, I had to shave down. I had to shave down my grades and all of that, and yeah.
Well, look, Reggie, it was an honor to be on the show.
So donate to Jahi Issa. So where's Jahi Issa's Cash App? I want all YouTubers. He's in Burkina Faso. He is in Burkina Faso, and he wants to be your man in Burkina Faso. Your people, your African people say that y'all love Pan-Africanism and y'all love black people with Dr. Issa. Where's he at? Dr. Issa is there and he wants to do shows. So contact him. So where's this at? And so with that, I gave you a little entertainment and I really gave you some entertainment. Right? Wrong?
Before you go,
word up.
Before you go, Reggie, I could ask you a question. I want to ask you.
That's Dr. Issa's telegram. Dr. Issa's telegram right there. Yeah, one question. What's going on? I'm hot. It's 10 o'clock.
I wanted. I know. I wanted to do a show. What do you think would be a good topic that I could broach, that people might watch? Because I had a couple of topics in mind. But I'm not so good. I don't know how versed I am to do the topic that I want to do.
Well, it depends if you want to read Metal Nature and stuff and bore people to death, because they're not interested in that. On Smash, the Smash has a particular audience and he mixes up with music and stuff like that. If you talk about people who like things with pictures and stuff like that, so why don't you pick a museum with a Egyptian collection and go through the pictures of that. Problem is,
I think I'll do that.
Yeah, people the problem with it is that people like pictures, right? They don't like words because they don't see it like you see it. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it like I see it. I see Meta Nature. I try to read it. They see it as scribbly scrabbly.
Me too.
Right?
All right. So what I'm probably gonna do, I'll probably go on the Met website and see if I could get some nice pictures or get something like that. Probably.
Yeah. Met.
That might be a
museum. Do the Brooklyn Museum.
All right. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna see what I could get to interest people.
Yeah. Fine.
All right, Brother Reggie. Good luck tomorrow.
Man. Yeah, I gotta prepare. I didn't. Dr. Issa called me and I said I'll take the time off, but I shouldn't be taking the time off. I gotta do. So appreciate y'all watching my show.
Right.
I want to say good night.
Thanks, brother.
You're welcome.
Keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody discourage you.
Are they fakes?